keep having drinks. Remember those tea lights. I'm going to introduce your next comedian. Please, a round of applause for the very funny Jack Wilks. Give it up.
Hi, folks. Y'all are doing fine, by the way, in case you were, as a group, getting self-conscious. It's amazing what just a modicum of truth will do to it. Oh, God, we wanted to hear somebody tell us the truth. You're great. Yeah, you're in a great mood. You ever been somewhere where there's a vibe? That's what I tried to acknowledge there, a vibe. And you ever been somewhere where there's supposed to be a good vibe and then some angry person, just everybody looks at them. I have seen unhappy people on a cruise. You're in paradise. People are trying to wait on you, hand and foot, anything you want. Oh, shit. Shall we not tell that joke? Is there danger? Is there danger about telling that joke? Amber alert. Okay, well. Okay, so the rule of comedy is never go back and finish the story once you get interrupted like that. So what should we do, ladies and gentlemen? I need you. Finish the story. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. I don't know what she said, but thank you for that laugh. Thank you. My point is, apparently, some people will travel thousands and thousands of miles just so that they can complain in a different setting. Why? That person was probably not unhappy when they were at the house at work or whatever. And she would probably say, well, being unhappy got me the cruise. So anyway. Also wanted to acknowledge a special group here tonight. Before I forget, I'm sorry I started anything, but for those, we have several people here tonight who are spending their last night here at the joint having a drink, before turning themselves into the authorities tomorrow, and we want to welcome you girls here tonight. Thank you for choosing us so much. Now, I actually did write this stuff down, so I may, from time to time, look at this book. Don't feel any tension or stress about it. It's not my first time. I've been doing this for 40 years, and some of you may be thinking, well, you should be further along than that. You would be accurate, but my point is that you guys made the effort to drive somewhere to go laugh. That's usually a pretty good cross section for us, people that, and so I would like to help you with that, and if you guys could just help me help you with getting you to laugh. If you could lower your expectations of me for the next few minutes, I think that would work out great for us. So, all right, let's see. Now, I do have some new ideas. Here we go to the book. Remember our agreement. All right, here we go. Okay. Here. My philosophy is that the simplest, cheapest, fastest, easiest way, like Sarah couldn't figure out an undisrupted way to go to the front row, but she did it in the least amount of steps, and that was fabulous. That's what I'm saying right there. It always works. The simplest, easiest way is always the right answer, right, sir? Not recently. Well, I might look a little younger than I actually am, ma'am, because I died a couple of times last year, and I think that dead time was really good sleep, beauty sleep for me. So I may look a little better than I actually, but I'm going to do some bend push humor. All right. That guy's funny. All right, here we go. So, as an Arkansan, I do have a superpower. Now, for those of you maybe y'all didn't know that a lot of secret agents and international thieves and people in the world, when they're hiring those guys, they look for Arkansans. Did you know that? You didn't know that? Okay, a lot of people don't know that because Arkansans have a superpower. Now, you know your superpower, but let me go ahead and point it out for you. She's looking at me like incredulously. We are able to look fucking stupid. People will not mess with you when you look like that. They don't ask you directions. They don't want you. The shots came from over here, and get this guy out of the way. And he's the guy. He's the assassin. See, that's our superpower. Wow. And at my age, folks, I'm just really glad if anything happens. I have lowered my expectations in life to zero. Honest to God, I just don't expect anything. So anything that happens, being pulled over by a cop on the way here tonight, hey, that looks like fun. Now, I don't need to get in trouble with insurance and stuff like that. So what did I do? I applied my superpower. When the cop came up to the car, I rolled down my window, happy and helpful as I can be. Now put yourself in his mind. It's 6:30. It's the end of his week. He wants to get home. What is he thinking? Come on. He's thinking, oh my God. This guy is old and stupid. Paperwork alone. I'm gonna have to explain everything 6 or 7 fucking times. She's pissed because I was late the whole week long. Oh my God, I can't. Why did I pull that fucker over? Well, running over that guy was probably the reason I pulled him over, but well, he decides it ain't worth it. I signed up to serve and protect society. I'm a police officer. I'd probably be better off to serve and protect society to let this fucker wander into traffic in a couple of hours. If he just kills himself, it would be good for society. So he decides to let me go. I get to come and be on time and everything. And he looks and he sees my pot vape pen right there, kind of in my hand. And he goes, you know, sir, those things will kill you. And I said, that's what they say about you guys. Testimony right there. Might have been a little bit of resent coming out of that laugh. And that's what we're here for, to release that resentment. Well, so I would like to try something completely new. I do have a girlfriend for this joke. I was looking, I was looking for something to cuddle with and squeeze and, give a little love to, Like I got my little dog puppy. He does all that. So I'm wanting a girlfriend, and so I got him at the animal shelter. So when I went to the woman's shelter looking for the same thing, well, they acted like I was out of line. Now look, I'm a reasonable man. I used to cringe. My dad, I had to take my dad to Walmart in the chair, and my dad hitting on girls from the chair. The cringe factor's awesome. Dad, don't do that. Please, there's nothing you can say to these. Dad, your time is over. And I think I've reached that time, you know. I really do. I mean, there's nothing I can say to a lady that's socially acceptable. If I found, I'm not even saying I do. I'm not even saying I find anybody here attractive, but there's nothing I could say to possibly be socially, possibly cash. That's the only word I could say. So, when you're young, everybody here's pretty young. Not you. But the rest of us are pretty young, except for me and you. And I have no interest in anybody, so don't get any ideas. I like you. Yeah. But I know. Damn it! That's the funniest fucking thing that happened all night here. You get the mark of approval, my brother, dude. Look at you. Ow! Get down with your bad shit. But I think you would agree that when you are young, you want to seek out physical interaction, sex with other young and attractive people. And then when you get older, like me and you, that doesn't go away. And so, okay, now it's very, very touchy where we go from here. Okay. All right, so, okay, here we go. Damn it, the hell. I'm gonna try my darndest to make this acceptable. Now, if I was to just tell you some penis humor at this moment, I would be following the train of thought that I wouldn't be throwing you a curveball. Right? So just for the sake of penis humor, now once again, me and you, not gonna happen. All right, so I went, there's a place in town, Asher Avenue, and if you go down there, I asked this girl down there, I said, how much if you just kind of, touch me with your hand? And, well, that's a hand job, sir. It's $25. Do you want one? And I said, no, I just want to know how much money I've been saving myself. Kind of saving up for a really big night, So, see, I'm trying to do my material in a new way to fit into the new material motif world. Yes. Ow! So, I am going to tell this story in a new way. Recently, now play along. It could happen. Look, I lowered my expectations for you at the same time I asked you to lower it for me. I know that no matter how funny I am tonight, I'm not getting laid after. I know that. Don't even you think about it, all right? But one night, I was hysterical. Funny way, not historical, hysterical. And this girl wanted to have something to do with me later. I don't know what she wanted, but I'm not going to pin her down on nothing. I've talked too much many times. If you got 2 or 3 left in you, you don't want to blow it. So she asked me, honey, she says, would you like to follow me home? Well, I'd follow you anywhere, darling. Home would be a good place. Let me make sure you get home okay. So I followed her home. Come on upstairs. I went upstairs with her. I said, ma'am, I followed you home. I come upstairs. What would you like for me to do now? She says, I want you to tie me up. Mm-hmm. Anybody here also wanting that? Okay. I tied her up. I said, what do you want me to do now? She said, just do what comes natural. So I stole her shit. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. That's my time.